Just a quick little video for today. Going to be doing some 1 3/4 inch, 1 5/8, 1 7/8 slices. Those are going to be eventually processed down to 1.5 inch stair treads. And then similarly, a little extra beefy 3/8 inch-ish slices that will become 1/4 inch thick veneers, I guess you could almost call them. Should go pretty quickly here, just a few slices, then I'll be calling it a day. Quick afternoon sesh. Howdy. So the sawing is done. Now for the stacking. You can see how quickly, so I finished the sawing yesterday. You can see just how fast wood starts to move as soon as you've released the tension. You know, like you ever see a tree leaning? That tree, all the tissue and all the cell structure in that tree is designed to support its lean. And that's what we call holding tissue. And you know, the structure of wood is really designed to support the frame and the mass of the tree. So on pieces like this, you can just see once you start to release the tension with each cut, it's amazing how quickly the fibers of the wood respond to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to unpack these. We're going to stack them as one large stack, palletize them. I'm going to clean up all this sawdust. Hit some real sweet mountains yesterday. Get all this ready to go and get this ready to basically go into a kiln, which is the next step for this material. I have one more cut on this big cookie. So the idea here is these are stair treads, toe kicks, and then this big cookie is pretty fun. Imagine having like a big corner. You know, you come down the stairs, and then you turn 90 degrees to go down the rest of the stairs. So this turn here is going to be one big cookie. So that should be pretty fun. And I have to cut that in half in order to make that piece work. So one more big ash cut, then I'm going to go out and get some oak, and we'll get on with cutting some boards for the dump truck. Time lapse. All right, so I'm only doing one water pop because this is very thin material, and you know, what you do to one side affects the moisture, so then the cells will shrink at a different rate, which will cause it to cup, right? Since this stuff is so thin, I'm just going to do one water pop, but it's very typically ash. It looks really rich. This was a pretty big log. Some kind of nice crotch figure coming up here. I think this is going to be great. These are a nice dramatic set of stairs. I'm envisioning him kind of unpacking these and using them sequentially. I mean, who knows how, you know, they end up getting applied by a client, but yeah, it looks really good. So I'm going to keep on trucking here. It's Friday. Friday. So I'm trying to get my booty to the weekend. All right, some more time lapse coming up. Time lapse coming at you. That's a wrap, folks. Gonna do one more water pop here because this looks pretty good, pretty tasty. You can see just a little bit of spalt setting it up at the very top there. This was a really big log. We used this to cut a couple of big posts, big 12 by 12 beams for our pavilion projects. And yeah, hopefully this will work real good for the customer. Looks like we'll have a couple of slabs left over. This one's pretty meaty. Looks like it would make a real nice table type piece. Let's take a look at what the dimensions are on it. Tape measure, 58 by 32 on the short end. Let's see what it is on the fatty end. 32, let's see, its widest is 43. So yeah, this is gonna make a real nice tabletop, or we can break it down and build it into something else, but definitely worth saving. You can see the whole stack here finished out. This will be going to the kiln sooner than later. Should be plenty of material here, even if we have a couple of scuds. Really like how the thin material came out. I mean, it is just gorgeous. Right at 3/8 inch. Should be able to plane this down. This is all get processed down into boards. It's better to dry it in larger form. It helps to keep the stability, and then cut the boards after it's all finished out in the kiln. So thanks for watching along. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go grab me an oak log, cut through that, make some boards for the dump truck, and then call it a week. Call it a week. Peace.